the Wi-Fi's off. Oh. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Watson Arena, home of your Brunswick Dragons. Today, the Dragons are hosting the Edward Little Co-op Red Eddies. The Kennebec Valley Athletic Conference, along with Brunswick High School, requested that all people in attendance at today's game abide by the principles of good sportsmanship. The athletes on the ice will be giving their best efforts. We ask that you give your positive support. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Red Eddies. At defense, number 6, Evelyn Martin. At defense, number 22, Phaedra DiBiase. At forward, number 7, Lexi Langevin. At forward, number 13, Regan Saunders. At forward, number 14, Adeline Langen. And in goal, number 55, Paige Fecto. The Red Eddies are coached by Dana Burby and assisted by Anna McIntyre. And now to the starting lineup for your Brunswick Dragons. At defense, number 21, Lacey Palmer. At defense, number 18, Sydney Bell. At center, number 16, Natalie Barrow. At wing, number 15, Lauren Labby. At wing, number 17, Jillian Coutland. And in goal, number 1, Cynthia Lay. Your Dragons are coached by Chris Hardwick and assisted by Kate Bernier, Jack Messerly, and Rachel Maroney. Athletic training services are provided by Krista Henley. We'd like to remind fans, coaches, and players that all sports around our state are in need of officials. We expect our officials to be treated with respect by everyone in attendance. Today's officials are Mr. Chris Kelly and Mr. Dean Berry. Now would you all please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem by the Brunswick High School Chorus.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Brunswick High School. To Sidney J. Watson Arena. Off to a great start there, beware. Sidney J. Watson Arena, as your Brunswick High School Dragons will host the Edward Little Co-op. They are combined with Leavitt, Poland, and Monmouth for girls hockey. Dragons are 8-3 right now. They are coming off of an 8-1 win over St. Dom's. Cameron Hills. The boys are playing afterwards. I'm not. Boys are playing Cameron Hills afterwards, so both teams are red. Gonna confuse me a little bit. Right now they're playing Edward Little. I'm gonna try to remember that. Little difficult though. Boys Cameron Hills right after this one. Edward Little right now they are 5-3-2. We'll get this game started. Dragons looking for their 9th win of the year. Excited for this one. I'm alone today, in case you couldn't tell, but hopefully that's okay to everyone at home. I know you're wondering, where's Brady? Where's Kaskadinsky? I'm really sorry. You're just going to have to wait. We'll get this one started. Cynthia Lay in goal today for the Dragons. She splits time with Hensley Labonte at goaltender. We will open with Langevin of the Red Eddies up against Labby for the Dragons. Labby's on the wing, sorry. That's 16 white Ella Lantieri for the face-off. She will win it. Countway can escape for it, try to get into the zone. Red Eddies will get it back, now battling along the blue line, and they'll get in the zone. Countway will poke at it, battling with DeBiase. DeBiase for the Red Eddies will hit along the boards. Now Labby going for it in the corner. Dragons won this game 5-2 in these teams' first meeting. That was way earlier in the season. Now battle in the corner, DeBiase, chased by Countway. DeBiase will get it along the boards, now racing for it as Palmer hits a Red Eddy to the ice. Into the zone come the Dragons, going to be stopped by the freshman 55 in red, Paige Fecto, starting in goal for the Red Eddies. This Dragons team is the only girls hockey team in the state that is not a co-op. Of course, the team they're playing Edward Little combined with Leavitt, Poland, and Monmouth. Dragons the only team to be not combined. Here's an opportunity to get it started here. Ledwick is wide. Palmer now along the boards will collect, keep it in the zone. She'll take it inside in the slot. Will fire, stopped by Fecto. Now in the quarter, battling for it is Donahue. And it'll go back into the neutral zone. Palmer will skate for it and recollect for Brunswick. Palmer up ice, nobody home. And also too far for DeBiase. They wave off the icing. DeBiase did tip it. And she'll get it back here now for the Red Eddies. Ledwick will curl back, put it behind the net. Here's Jerome. Try Flynn with it. And battling along the boards. And the Red Eddies are going to be able to clear it. Back the other way they come. And she's able to get by the Dragon defender, put it in, stop by Lay. Sensi-Lay with a great stop early on. That was Avery Cologna with the rush for the Red Eddies. DeBiase now behind the net. Will put her off the boards. And Labby will fire. And that one will go wide. Up ice will be picked off there. Kept in the zone by McCormick. And now DeBiase in the corner pressured. Labby's going to get the puck back. She will fall. And Colonia gets it back. Up ice now. Too far. Picked off there by McCormick. And she'll put it back down into the zone. Will that be an icing? And it will. So we'll get the defensive zone face-off for Brunswick. Three shots on goal so far, 2 by Brunswick and 1 by Edward Little. It was a great rush by Avery Colonia, almost broke through, but the great stop by Sensi-LA keeps this game scoreless. Battle for it along the circle. Here's a shot. That one will hit the outside net. So that Ripple thought it might have gone in. It does not. Lay will cover, and we'll get another face-off. It'll be Langevin. She will lose the face-off to Lantieri. Lantieri will get it up there. That is Countway battling along the boards. Still fighting for it. Labby's going to try to clear it, and she does now past center ice. She'll take it in the zone, pressured by DeBiase, but she's able to get by her. And now take it behind Fecto's net. She'll find out front, a little too far for Palmer. Dragons will collect, and Palmer cannot keep in the zone, and she'll have to reset. 11:56 to go now in the first period. Sorry we don't have that clock working, don't have anyone to run the scoreboard for me today. It's all okay, though. I will update you on the time as much as I remember. I'll try my best on that. Behind the net now. Countway battling for it. Now that is Parham. And back now with Palmer. Up ice. DeBiase with the puck. She will hit it down. A little too far, and Palmer will get the puck back. Puts it past center ice. Flynn was racing for it. And now here comes opportunity for Ledwick. Solveig Ledwick has it nearly taken away from her. She's able to get the puck back now. Takes it back through the circle. She will fire. Stopped. It was blocked by DeBiase, I believe. Now backhanded again by Ledwick over the net. Battling the boards now is Flynn. She'll get it back to Ledwick. Well, she is able to get by Colonia, now fire and wide. Good offensive opportunities so far for the Dragons with Solveig Ledwick. Ledwick and Labby, their two best, most productive offensive scorers, playing on separate lines tonight. Ledwick will fire again, stopped again by Fecto. Behind the net now. Red Eddies will get it back. And back here with McCormick. Colonia is going to get it back into the zone. Shots on goal are 4-1 right now in favor of Brunswick. We got 10:28 to go in the first period. Sandwiched along the board still is the puck. Battling for it. McCormick's able to get it out. And fire up ice. Nobody home for the Dragons. I believe that'll be an icing. And we'll get the whistle. Dragons will send back on a forward line of Countway, Labby, and Lantieri. Lantieri will take this face-off up once again against 7 in red Langevin. Langevin versus Lantieri. It'll be won by Lantieri. Labby battling along the boards. She's able to get the puck, and she'll pass up the ice to Countway. Red Eddies get it back now, and in the zone they go. Puck got deflected off the goal. Will land safely back on the ice. Dragons going around. That's McCormick with it. Able to get by the Red Eddy and dish it up the ice. Here now is Lantieri again, kept in the zone by Tobias. Sorry, that would be LaBelle, Ella LaBelle for the Red Eddies, 21 and 22, both defenders in red. That's LaBelle and Tobias. McCormick's going to try to clear it up ice. She will get it for Labby. Now, this one will be retained by Tobias. Back around Fecto's net. She'll take it, dish it. Going to be taken back over by the Dragons. And now, here's an opportunity for Langen as she'll dump it down and skate off. Here's Palmer dishing to Countway. Countway battling. She'll give it up. Now, Countway's going to clear it back in neutral zone. LaBelle will get it. LaBelle has it taken away from her by Labby. Lauren Labby with an opportunity in the zone. He's a 2-on-1 for the Dragons. Countway's going to get the puck back. Can she feed back inside to Labby? She could not. And Red Eddies are able to clear. Puck is going to get on net. And Lay will make the easy stop. Palmer will bank it off the boards. Has it taken away by Hudson for the Red Eddies. Through the neutral zone, LaBelle will get it back. Along center ice. She will feed it down. Palmer with the puck. Has it taken away from her. Here's an opportunity for Colonia again, who had the breakaway rush earlier. Cuts back, will fire, and puck is blocked. Here's a shot by Tobias. That one's going to be blocked by Ledwick. Ledwick will backhand it to Palmer. Lacey Palmer. Now back inside. Ledwick. Bank it off the boards. Too far for Flynn. And Red Eddies get it back. And here's Ledwick once again. We'll take it in the zone. Opportunity for Solveig Ledwick. Will cut back. Has it taken away from her. And it'll be cleared once again. That will be another icing. Shots are still 4-1 in favor of Brunswick. 7:47 to go in the first period. Edward Little will win the face-off. In the corner now is Countway. Getting pinned up against the board. She'll get it inside. Fecto will she try to freeze it. She will not. Palmer has taken away from her. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity for Edward Little. I'm going to keep saying Cameron Hills. Once again, if I didn't mention it earlier, Cameron Hills playing the Brunswick boys ice hockey team right after this game. Both teams wear red, Edward Little and Cameron Hills, and red and black. So I've got my mind set on that Cameron Hills game. I'm just going to keep calling this team Cameron Hills. Labby in the zone. We'll get an offsides. Puck drop will be won by Colonia. Now back here in the defensive zone. McCormick gets it back. Too far. Labby will now get it. And in the offensive zone, she will take it. And fire, stopped by Paige Fecto. Good shot by Labby, but a better save by Fecto. 55 in red, the freshman. It'll be Ledwick versus Colonia for the face-off. Puck drop will be won by Ledwick, and she'll shoot it right off the puck drop at the net. And it'll be stopped by Fecto. Like versus Colonia again. She'll go for that face-off shot again. That one wouldn't get on net. Here's a shot by Palmer. It gets deflected, and the glove stopped by Fecto. That was an excellent opportunity. Those deflected shots really are the hardest to stop as a goaltender. Very impressive by Paige Fecto to keep that one out of the net. Ledwick versus Colonia, round 3. This one more contested. It'll be heading to the zone. Ledwick tries to steal it from LaBelle. LaBelle will cut back and bounce it off the boards. Palmer will get it back, feed it with her backhand, back down the middle. Kept in the zone by Parham. And now here's Ledwick. Will try to fire. Puck will go wide. And again now with Hudson. Palmer keeps in the zone. She'll look to find someone in the middle. She'll continue to wrap around. Lucy Palmer will spin. Kept by Colonia. And now she will fire. Gets deflected off 2 red eddies and goes wide. Palmer now gets it back. And puck can go all the way back to the Dragons' defensive zone. Parham will get it back. One of 2 Parhams on the team. That is Sydney Parham, her twin sister Natalie, 6 in white. Palmer will get it up to Ledwick. Ledwick up ice will be caught by Labby. Labby will get by Tobias. Fine Countway. Countway can't get a clean shot off. Nice play set up by Labby though. And she'll try to intercept this pass as well. Dragons trying to get the puck back into the zone. Come the Red Eddies. Dragons clear it again. And Palmer now back in the defensive zone. Got 5:08 to go in the first period. Still 0-0. Hitting the boards is Countway by Tobias, and will that be another icing? I do believe it will. Shots on goal in favor of Brunswick, 6-1. The one by the Edward Little Co-op is still a breakaway by Colonia. That was stopped by Lay. Dragons are at 6 at the moment, 4:58 to go in the first period. Puck drop, clean win by Lantieri. Back now to Parham, to McCormick. She'll get it off the boards, looking for Labby, a little too far. Colonia will keep it in the zone. Now skating forward is Lantieri against Hudson. Dragons are able to get it up. Nice piece of skating by Countway as Visa goes to the ice. Back now is Colonia battling. Dragons able to get the puck back. Trying to get something started on offense. They're dominating shots on goal, but haven't broken through quite yet. Good first period by Fecto so far. In net for the Red Eddies. Here's a shot. That one will go wide. Back down the middle. Stopped by the leg pad of Lay and Frozen. So we'll get another defensive zone face-off for Brunswick. It'll be Ledwick to take the draw up against 7 in red. Langevin. Langevin and Ledwick will be won by Langevin. Here's a shot. That one will go wide. And bang for it now. Donahue gets it up ice. In the defensive zone. Come the Red Eddies. Here they come back the other way with a little bit of numbers, but that'll be an offside. Neutral zone face-off upcoming. Dragons will keep out their forward line of Flynn, Ledwick, and Donahue. Ledwick now versus Langevin again. Ledwick will win that one. And here come the Dragons. Here's Lucy Palmer into the zone. Edward Little will get it back. Here's Langen. will along the boards. Now she'll come away with it. Here's a shot. That one deflected by Lane wide. Langan will get it back, trying to backhand it. Flynn will get the puck now. We'll give it up the ice, and it's retained by LaBelle. Ella LaBelle waiting in the defensive zone. Gives it up to Langan. And now Parham will get it back in the neutral zone now here. Ledbeck trying to get something started as she'll take it past center ice and backhand it into the zone. Lauren Lavey will come on and race to try to take it away from LaBelle. And she nearly does. Now still battling. Lavey will send it around. And now in the corner. Cantway will get the hit on 6 in red Martin. Still battling Martin's on the ice. And they come away with it. Here's a shot. That'll go wide by Lantieri. Lavey will get it back. Palmer will fire and it'll be deflected and wide. McCormick trying to keep it in the zone, cannot, and it will go back in the Dragons' defensive zone. We'll get an icing on not Cameron Hills. I'm going to keep saying that. Probably the whole game, at least 3 times a period, I'm going to say Cameron Hills. And now I know what's going to happen for the boys' game. I'm going to say Every Little then. I swear, the Cameron Hills jerseys look exactly the same as this. And we're playing them back-to-back. I cannot do this. Here's Lavey with a shot. That'll go wide. Cantway will try to backhand it by Biase. Red Eddies will get it back with Kelowna. And in the zone, she'll cut back. She still has one of the 2 shots on goal for the Red Eddies. Almost out of Windjammers. Here comes Lavey into the offensive zone. She'll take it past the blue line. Will hang back, fire, glove save by Fecto. 1:55 to go in the first period. Shots on goal led by Brunswick, 7-2. Here's Lantieri versus Colonia. She will win the face-off, but not for long. Every Little will get it back. Now in the neutral zone is McCormick. Taking back over McCormick, will feed it into the zone. And now up ice opportunity for the Red Eddies is stopped by Palmer. Here's Labby in the zone. She'll take it. Will she take another shot? She will. Saved by Fecto once again. Red Eddies will collect off the rebound. Now up ice, McCormick will get it back in the defensive zone. She will round around, lays net. Fire up ice a little bit too far, kept in the zone by Edward Little. And now back in the corner is Parham. Parham back the other way for the Dragons as she gets hit to the ice. Got 1 minute to go in the first period. Ledwick will cut back, try to keep it in the zone just for the moment, but now she'll give it back down. 50 seconds to go in the first period. Still 0-0. Dragons lead shots on goal 8-2. That'll be an icing. Dragons will get the offensive zone face-off with, should be about 39 seconds to go. That clock is stopped a little bit late. That's okay. We'll give. Does Ron Poland control the clock as well? I'm not exactly sure. He is our PA announcer, of course. I guess 1 second off is a big enough deal for the officials. Face off. Langevin will lose to Land. He does beat Lantieri, actually. And Tobias will try to clear. Labby towards the net, saved by Fecto. And rounding now are the Dragons. That was Lantieri. Now Countway once again. 25 seconds to go now. Countway will spin. Take it still around. Back out down the middle. Labby was there. Couldn't get a clean shot off. Now just 15 seconds to go to see the Dragons get one more offensive rush. Down to 12, 11. And now we're down to the final 10 seconds of the first period. One last rush for Countway. Up ice a little bit too far for Labby. Can she get one last shot off with 3 seconds? She'll cut back around. That'll go into the corner. That'll do it for our first period of action. 0-0 after 1. How do you do it? It's wild. We'll get our second period up here. 3-minute intermission. 15-minute periods we do have. We gotta start with Lantieri up against Colonia. Colonia versus Lantieri. She has Countway as her left wing and Lavey as her right wing. Palmer and Parham on the defense. Lantieri will win the face-off back to Parham. Parham into the zone. Now kept in by Labby. She'll take it in the offensive zone. Fire, save once again by Fecto. She's played great so far. Now we'll get the shots on goal up to 9-2 in favor of Brunswick. Lantieri versus Colonia once again. Puck drop once again one. It got deflected off the referee. Aram will cut back, look to get it on net. Now fired back down the middle. Two Dragons were in the middle, neither able to get clean shot off or deflection. So now it'll go back in the Dragons defensive zone. Will that be an icing? It will not. Got waved off. Colonia in the corner battling with Lantieri. Lantieri will try to wall her off from the puck. Now poking at it, and we'll get a four-car pile up along the boards. Labby trying to get something started up ice with Countway. We'll take it in the zone. Countway's able to get by the Red Eddie. Backhanded towards the middle, stopped by the stick, and now deflected by Labby once again. 2 saves in a row by Fecto. Still 0-0 here. 13:58 to go in the second period. We'll get Ledwick on for the face-off versus Langerman. Got Twin to her left and Donahue to her right with Palmer and McCormick on defense. Palmer will fire. Stick and leg pad save by Fecto. Ledwick will get the puck drop shot once again, and it'll go wide. Here's McCormick to fire down the middle. Nobody home. Red Eddies will get it back. Deflected up the ice. Here comes Langevin. She's going to try to curl back. Battled with by McCormick. Langevin still with the puck. And here's a shot off the post. Best opportunity so far for the Red Eddies, as that one will ring off the post. And now Ledwick will get it back up at the ice. She'll go. She's got LaBelle in front of her. Able to get it underneath, take it around, wrap around, tried to get it in. It's deflected and wide. Very good chance by Ledwick, as that side of the net was open. Fecto wasn't back in time, but Red Eddie was able to get a poke check in to stop her from wrapping around and putting it in. This puck will wind up back in the Dragons defensive zone. We'll get a nice thing. Dragons will send out Harriman McCormick on the defense with Labby, Lantieri, and Countway for forwards. Lantieri versus Colonia for the face-off will be won by the Red Eddies. Colonia here in the corner now battling. And can't get back to Parham. She will get it. Give it there to Labby. She'll fire the one-timer. It will go wide. Skating for it is Lantieri, as Countway hits someone to the ice, and she'll get an interference for that. It was Tobias as she hit down. Countway will go to the penalty box. Of course, her older brother, Garrett Countway, legendary Brunswick high school boys ice hockey player, scored the game-winning goal in the Dragon State Championship win over Camden Hills. Of course, they're playing Camden Hills later today. And he had the assist in Brunswick's 5-overtime win over Cheverus Yarmouth that year. Countway's in the box for the next 2 minutes, and we'll get a power play for Edward Little. Tobias will keep in the zone. Got 12:26 to go in the period. Deflected out and wide. That's the first penalty of the day by either team. And back in the defensive zone will go the puck. Battle still now in the corner. 1:30 to go in the Red Eddy power play. McCormick will backhand it. Tobias trying to keep it in the zone. She'll backhand it. Will be intercepted there by Labby. She'll take it in. Trying to burn some more clock, but also get some type of shorthand. Rushes to be able to get by. Tobias will fire over the net. Once again, one of the best offensive opportunities for the Dragons today comes while they're shorthanded. 1:08 to go in that power play. 11:37 in the second. Here will be a shot over the net by Hudson. And back in the defensive zone for the Red Eddies. Colonia will cut back, take it through the neutral zone. Backhands it up ice to Langevin. Langevin looking back inside, too far for 13 in red Saunders. Here's a shot saved by Lay. Rebound, opportunity, another save by Lay. Another one, it's going to go over the net. That was Langevin's backhand. All three shots will fall harmlessly outside the net. And the Dragons escape. 20 seconds left to go now in the power play. Here's backhand, still alive in the paint. Can Lay cover it? We'll get a whistle. Losing the puck. She could not locate it for a moment. 15 seconds to go in Countway's interference. Dragons penalty kill, but good so far. We got Langevin versus Lantieri for the defensive zone faceoff. Puck drop will be won by Lantieri, but ready to get it back. Goodbye, say stick aside by Lay. Here, trying to clear it. Labby will take it in the zone. Countway gets released from back to 5-on-5 hockey. 10:31 to go in the second. Labby will knock it down around the boards. Countway battling. Kept in the zone. McCormick, great job to avoid the offsides there. And Countway cannot. And the Dragons will reset to avoid the offsides. Palmer, nice piece of skating to get around Langen. She'll take it in the zone and fire. Stopped by Fecto. Good stop with the blocker. Katie Fecto. Paige Fecto, sorry. In the initial zone battling is Palmer. She will kick it to herself. Give it up to Countway. LaBelle will get it back. Now kept in the zone. And here's LaBelle. That one gets deflected and wide. McCormick will regain possession. 9:34 to go in the second period. Shots on goal. One leading, led by Brunswick, 11-5. Here's a shot deflected by the blocker of Lay. And now McCormick will get hit. Palmer with the puck. She'll take it back around. Backhand it. Countway. And now here's Chloe Flynn. And Ledwick will get the hit. Puck will be regained by Karam. McCormick in the defensive zone. Gives it up to Ledwick. Will cut back. Ledwick through the offensive zone. Kept in. Battling was Parham. LaBelle will get it back for the Red Eddies. Parham will go back around. Will she get a shot? It's blocked by LaBelle. Another shot down the middle. Looking to find Estrada. Battle along the boards once again. Seen this a lot tonight. As here now. Still fighting. Back through the neutral zone. Ledwick will give it up. Now here's Labby. And back into the defensive zone. Dragons will get the puck back. McCormick up ice, caught by Labby. Into the offensive zone. She will fire over the net. Biase gets it back to the Red Eddies. And now kept in the zone by Palmer. Lucy Palmer will cut back, take it into the slot. She'll fire, gets deflected. And Countway towards the middle. Will be stopped by Fecto. 7:28 to go in the second period. 0-0. 12-6. Shots on goal in favor of Brunswick. Aram back into the neutral zone. She will get it back. Kept in the zone. But now Labby will take it. Feed it all the way across to an open Countway. Jillian Countway. And now here's Labby. And the slot will fire. Face mask save by Fecto. And she will freeze it in her glove. .7:06 to go in the second period. Dragons have Countway, Labby, and I assume that's Lantieri. That is Lantieri. On as forwards with McCormick and Palmer as defensemen. It'll be Colonial who will try to wrestle away the face-off from Lantieri. And now back in the neutral zone. Palmer gets it back. Will backhand it up ice to Labby. Countway into the zone. She will give it back to Labby. On net, stopped by Fecto. .6:46 to go in the second period of what has been a very evenly matched game so far. Ledwick will try to get it on net off the draw, and she does. Stopped again by Fecto. That'll get up to 13 shots on goal for the night for the Dragons. 6:42 to go now. Ledwick once again versus Colonial. Now she'll give it back. Another face-off win by Ledwick. She's been great at that tonight. Along the boards now, back to Palmer. Palmer will cut back and be hit. Still fighting. Bell will get it back. Flynn looking to get the puck back for the Dragons. She will lose her stick. And now regained by Ledwick in the neutral zone. Back to Palmer now. 6:09 to go. She gets hit into the boards. Dragons' whole bench wanted a penalty. It was Manta who was hit into the boards. Dragons coaching staff wanting penalty. Of course, coached by Chris Ledwick. Here is a shot by Solveig Ledwick. Will be stopped by Fecto. Paige Fecto's played great tonight in goal, 55 in red. She's got 15 saves in the 0-0 hockey game. 5:43 to go in the second. Aram take the face-off against Langerman. Ledwick is getting an explanation from the official on why there was not some type of boarding or roughing call on that hit on Manta. Now deflected down the middle. And now Langerman will go to the ice, no tripping call. She gets back up and will fire and wide. It's off the back glass. Countway. Give it back up, kept in the zone by Tobias. Labby, can she get it up ice? She has Lantieri behind the defense. Can't get it cleanly. But here's Countway. Will just go wide. Labby along the boards. As taken away by the Red Eddies. Through the neutral zone comes Langen. Countway will get it back. 5:03 to go in the second period. McCormick, clear it across. Into the offensive zone comes Countway. She will take it into the corner. Tobias will steal it from her. And now, going to be cleared out of the zone. Here come the Red Eddies. And the offensive zone comes over a little. That one will go wide. It was 13 Red Saunders with the opportunity. Aram with it. Will backhand it. Back to Langen. Aram gets it back. 4:23 to go in the second. Labby will clear it. And that should be an icing, and it will. Dragons will get the full change. They'll send out Palmer and Parham as the defensive pair with Flynn, Ledwick, and Estrada for forwards. Ledwick versus Colonia for the face-off. Ledwick will win it back to Parham. Battle in the corner. Will be won by Ledwick. She'll take it back along the boards. 4 minutes to go now in the second period. Cleared into the Red Eddy defensive zone. And we will get another defensive zone face-off for Brunswick. 3:52 to go in the second period. 0-0. Dragons lead shots on goal 15-6. Face-off will be tied up. The Biase will fire. Deflected by Estrada. Will go wide. Palmer will cut back. Cut back once again. Will clear the zone. Take it past center ice. Now in the offense zone she goes. Only to Biase in front of her. Fire. Saved by Fecto. Gets to her own rebound off the post. It's still alive in the paint. And if they went in the back of the net, Estrada puts it in. Great offensive pressure by the Dragons. And it gets put in the back of the net by Zitalia Estrada. 1-0, Dragons lead. As they finally break through. Dragons will win the ensuing face-off. And now in the corner, fed down the middle, we got intercepted. Now here's Langevin along the boards. A cut back in her backhand, take it inside. And that'll trickle in the back of the net. Lexi Langevin skated inside and was able to fit it in between the leg pad of Lay and the inner pipe. And the Red Eddies tie at 1. With 3:01 to go in the second period. It took them about 15 seconds to tie the game after it took us about 27 minutes to get our first score. Does that sound about right? I believe it does. So 2 goals in about 15 seconds apart. Back now with Aram, deflected. Countway back, all the way back to the defensive zone. 2:30 to go in the second. We'll get a nice in.
Dragon goal, scored by number 4, Savannah Estrada. Assisted by number 21, Lindsay Palmer. Time to goal, 11:35 in the second period. Red Eddy goal scored by number 7. Time to goal, 11:59.
Kept in the zone by McCormick. Should get it back to the Labby. Will fire down the middle. Will get deflected. It was Palmer who did majority of work on that first goal, and then it's a great job by Estrada to put it back in after Fecto made those initial saves. That was how the Dragons scored their first goal, but then Langevin answered right back for the Red Eddies. 2 minutes to go now in the second period. Fed across. Will be intercepted there by Lantieri. Taken away again. Countway yanks it off the boards. We go into the zone. LaBelle gets it back. McCormick along center ice. Give it back to Lantieri. 1:45 to go in the second. Up ice come the Dragons. Come the Red Eddies. Of course, Edward Little in a co-op with Leavitt, Poland, and Monmouth. Dragons are the only non-co-op girls hockey team. Lavy will fire inside it. Flynn somehow will be stopped by Fecto. Vecto took a long time to get back to that open side of the net, but Flynn could not put it in the back. But then she will get hit for a penalty. I believe it's going to be on the Red Eddies. Yes, going to the box will be Kaylee Hudson for cross-checking. So Flynn couldn't put it in the back of that, but we'll draw the penalty. We'll get 2 minutes of man advantage for Brunswick. Lantieri will get this power play started. Great face-off win by Langevin. She'll take it back the other way. She has the 1 goal for the Red Eddies. Palmer will take it back, kick her to herself. We got a minute to go in the period and 1:45 to go on the penalty. Palmer will keep it in the zone. Spin back. Give it off to Leavitt. Leavitt to Labby. Labby, top of the circle. Back across to Palmer. Palmer's open. Will she fire? She will. Deflected. And will go wide. Labby in the corner now. So give it up to Leavitt. Leavitt will catch it right below the blue line. Give it back to Labby. Labby back to Leavitt. Leavitt's open. She will fire. And puck is still alive in the paint. Still alive. Puck is still loose. And Colonial will take it away. 28 seconds to go. She'll try to get something to go in shorthanded. Nice poke check by Ledwick. Palmer will get it back in the offensive zone. Trying to get the power play back in movement. 20 seconds to go. Back to Leavitt. Leavitt's open. We'll give it to Labby. Labby is open. On the dot. Over the net. Will be gloved by Vecto. 10 seconds to go in the second period.
Number 5, Kaylee Hudson. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time for penalty 13:48 in the second.
59 seconds to go in the second period. Sorry, in the power play. We got 10 seconds to go in the period. I just wanted more hockey is all. Battle with the face-off. And that'll clear the zone. That'll probably do it unless Kenlewick get off one more shot with 3 and 2 and 1. She will fire. Gloves. Saved by Vecto. And that's how we will end our second period of action. I believe they are going to clean the ice. Yeah, we will go. So we'll mute the stream for however long that is. I think it's 10 minutes. 10 or 12 minutes. You know, be with. Well, I'll throw it up there once I get a time. We'll see you very soon, folks. We got 1-1 after 2 goals were scored, about 15 seconds apart in that second period. See you in about 12 minutes, folks. back, ladies and gentlemen, to our third and final period of action between the Brunswick Dragons and the Edward Little, Poland, Leavitt, Monmouth, Red Eddies. I have just received word that 16 in white today is Natalie Parham and not Ella Lantieri. And I have said, I've credited so many plays to Lantieri, and now I feel bad. So it is Parham. I was about to ask where Natalie Parham was today. Of course, her sister, Sydney, 18 in white, and playing a lot. 16 in white is Natalie Parham for the day, usually wearing 6. There is Parham in the center. Back with Ledwick. That'll be fired over the net. And now back with Labby along the boards. She'll fire. Stopped by Fecto once again. 5 seconds to go in the Dragons' power play. Labby will take it. Look to find Palmer open across. She'll get the shot opportunity. It'll go wide. Countway. Now with Parham. Natalie Parham. Back now. Palmer. Back to 5-on-5 play. Dragons lead shots on goal 17-6 and 13:55 to go in the third. We're all knotted up at 1. Here's Palmer. She'll look to find inside. Here's Parham. Parham will shoot and go over the net. Red Eddies try to clear with Langevin. Still in the zone. Been in the zone for a long time. Labby will keep it that way. I think it's been in the zone for over a minute now at this point. Labby will knock it into the corner. Parham will get it back. Deflected. Now into the middle comes Palmer. Palmer as Flynn will fall in front of her. Langevin backhands it. Here's Labby. She's open. She'll fire. Gloved and knocked away by Fecto. Now in the corner, Flynn skating for it. And it'll be cleared after over a minute of zone time by the Brunswick Dragons. 13 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the third period. 18-6 shots on goal led by Brunswick. Ice intercepted. Colonia in the middle. She'll shoot and it'll go wide. Now she'll round and somehow it wouldn't go. Sensei's helmet will come off and we will get a whistle for that. But somehow Red Eddies won't be able to wrap around. Will get to fix her helmet. Dragons do have another goalie who started a lot in Hensley Labonte. Leigh will get her helmet back on. Get some pats on the shoulder. Official will come to talk. Let's see if Labonte might switch her helmet with Leigh's if Leigh's is damaged. Not exactly sure how many games each goaltender has started this season. It might be even. They might be switching off. Not exactly sure. Labonte started the game. We did last time on BHSN. I think Leigh's going to come out. Yeah, I believe so. Leigh's going to skate off. And Hensley Labonte, the junior, 30 in white, will skate on. So Dragons get a new goaltender. Coming in cold. Never an easy thing to do. Coming in cold as a goaltender or any position really in sports. So Red Eddies definitely going to try to get some quick shots on net. See if Labonte is up to the challenge. Taken back along center ice. Up the Red Eddies, fed down the middle with Colonia, and will be kept out by McCormick. She'll clear it through the neutral zone. And back, will that be an icing? It will. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for Edward Little. 12:44 to go in the third period. We're all tied up at 1. Still 18-6 shots on goal in favor of Brunswick. Langevin versus Parham will be won by Langevin. Here's a shot by Tobias is wide. Here's Langevin. Will take it. Kept it by Tobias. She'll fire. Puck it off the skate of Parham. Natalie Parham wearing 16 in white. I was under the impression that was Elanteri for the whole game, but it is Parham just for this game at least. Will be kept in the zone and blocked by the skate of Sydney Parham. And here coming back is McCormick. She'll look up ice and find Countway. Countway was able to get by Device. And here's a 2-on-1 for the Dragons. She has Labby open in the middle. She'll fire and will be frozen by Vecto. 12:05 to go in the third. Still 1-1. Ledwick to win this faceoff and get the shot off the puck drops. He's been doing that a lot tonight. Only the second game we have done this season on BHSN, so I wonder if that has worked for her previously. It has gotten shots on goal for the Dragons, so definitely I like the strategy for sure. Very, very interesting one. Have not seen that really done too commonly before. I saw Ethan Patterson do it in one game for the Dragons, just as a last second in the period, puck drop and shot. I like that move. We'll see if it works out. Definitely gotten a good couple shots on goal so far out of it. That little up drop shot. I think I know how to do it in the NHL video games. Don't see many people do it in real life though. Palmer will get it back in the neutral zone. She'll take it back in the offensive zone. She will fire, save by the glove of Vecto. Offensive zone face-off for the Dragons. I'm not sure how accurate that shots on goal counter is. Currently it's 19-6 in favor of Brunswick, but I feel like they've had a couple since I last said it was 18. Aaron versus Langevin will be tied up. Now back here with McCormick in the zone. Palmer cannot keep it in. She'll go back in the neutral zone. Fed down around 11:50 to go in the third. Still 1-1. Battle in the corner with Labby. And now down the middle, here's Palmer. She's open. She'll fire. It's deflected and scores! It might have been Countway who deflected it. It might have been Palmer cleanly. I'm not sure. Looks like they're going to credit it to Lacey Palmer, who will take the 2-1 lead for the Dragons. I believe it was deflected by a Red Eddie, but that little bit of deflection is too much for Vecto as we'll go in the back of the net. Dragons take a 2-1 lead. Lacey Palmer with the goal.
Dragon goal, scored by number 21, Lacey Palmer. Time to go 3:22 in the third. Palmer, unassisted.
Red Eddie's trying to get it back in the offensive zone now. Labby will backhand it. And now fired in the corner. Countway skating for it. Here now with Parham in the corner. 11:10 to go in the third period. A 2-1 lead for Brunswick, trying to hold on to it. They beat Edward Little 5-2 earlier in the season. This will be cleared down for, I believe, an icing, and it will be. Defensive zone face-off forthcoming. Levante in net for the Dragons. I don't believe she's seen a shot on goal yet. She got subbed in just a few minutes ago after Cynthia Lade, who started the game, had a helmet malfunction. Ledwick versus Langevin. Puck drop will be won by Ledwick as she'll take it up ice through the neutral zone. She goes into the offensive zone with just LaBelle in front of her. She cuts back. She'll fire. Blocker saved by Vecto as she punches it wide. Battle along the boards. Will be hit at. And coming away with it. As here is Ledwick with a shot. And she scores! She puts it under the bar and makes it 3-1 Dragons. Solveig Ledwick able to beat Vecto, and the Dragons have scored 2 in very short succession. A bar down shot. Sensiele is going to go back into the game for the Dragons, so we'll get that goalie switch right back. 10:35 to go in the third, and it is 3-1.
Dragon goal, scorer number 14, Solveig Ledwick. Time to go, 4:25 in the third. Ledwick, unassisted.
Ledwick assist is the official call, as here comes Labby in the zone, into the slot now. She'll fire, saved by Fecto. Dragons now starting to pull away, trying to lift the BHSN curse. You might look through our YouTube catalog and you'll see that we have a very many games that we have streamed in the past. We have filmed 2 wins in that time period, technically 3 if you count a Brunswick preseason victory. I'm just going to count it 2. 1 Dragons over Freeport in boys basketball, and 1 boys hockey over Greeley. We've had a lot of great teams out here that we have filmed. Girls basketball for Brunswick, fantastic team. They have 6 wins this year. Brunswick girls hockey has 8 wins this year. But just the games that we've done for those teams have been like the very rare game that they've lost. And same for boys basketball, who went on I believe it was a 4 or 5 game winning streak, and we only did 1 of those. So just how it works. BHSN curse out here. Girls hockey trying to lift that, which would be our first win on BHSN of 2025. Both of those wins I previously mentioned came in 2024. Trying to lift this curse. They're doing a good job, up by 2 with 9:46 to go in the 3rd period. Parham will beat Langevin on the faceoff. Labby. Tobias A gets hit into the boards, and that'll be a penalty on Parham. Is that going to be
2 minutes for checking?
2 minutes for checking. Thank you, Beware. Got Beware on the camera tonight. Only me on the microphone, in case you're wondering if anyone was like just sitting here not saying anything. No, it is just me, in case you're wondering. Natalie Parham, wearing 16 in white, will go to the box for 2 minutes. This will be the second opportunity for the Red Eddie power play, who are 0 for 1 on the night. Back here now. Labby's going to try to clear it, but Colonia will keep it in the zone. It's a great opportunity for the Red Eddies to try to cut that lead down. LaBelle, too far for Langen. Langen, back to LaBelle. LaBelle, top of the circle. She'll loft it, looking for a deflection. Go wide. Back in the neutral zone. Dragons lead 3-1. There's 1:26 to go on Parham's penalty. And they lead shots on goal 26. There's a shorthand opportunity will be blocked by LaBelle. And kept in the zone by McCormick. Trying to run some clock. 1:13 to go in that penalty. Poked at by Labby. LaBelle will keep possession. And here's an opportunity for the Red Eddies is shut down by Ledwick. 56 seconds to go on Parham's penalty. Hit there by Palmer. And Langen will take it back in the zone. Fed down the middle to no avail for Edward Little. Along the boards now battling behind Lay's net. Palmer will hit at it. Edward Little has not had a shot on goal in a long time now. Still stuck at 6. They trail 20-6 in that category and 3-1 in the goals category. Palmer will look at the clock, trying to just kill a little bit more time on that. Penalty kill. Down to 8 seconds in that. 7:39 to go in the 3rd. Along the boards now. LaBelle will give it up. Sorry, that was 19 in red. Langelier. Got a lot of L's, a lot of L last names in this game. I thought we had Lantieri for a while, and it turned out to be Parham, but Lantieri, Labby, Ledwick, Langevin, Langen, LaBelle, Langelier. It's a lot of L last names to keep track of. I'm trying my best. Hopefully it's up to the par of whoever is watching this right now. Face-off will be won. Here's a shot by Labby, is wide. Parham won the face-off. Ledwick in the corner will take it. Back to 5-on-5 play now. Parham's penalty was killed. 3-1 lead for the Dragons. 7:12 to go in the 3rd. In the neutral zone comes Colonia. She will cut back, get hit, And has it taken away from her. Out there. Here is Labby. She'll take it in the offensive zone with some space. Cuts back now. We'll take it, give it back to Parham. Couldn't handle it. Ready to get it back. Here is Colonia with just McCormick in front of her. She's able to get around her. Now Parham comes to the aid, and Colonia will feed it back down the middle. Taken away by Parham. 6:35 to go in the third. Labby into the neutral zone she goes. Got two Red A's in front of her, gloved by Becto from above the blue line, and no frozen puck called by the officials. I believe it was held gloved for a good duration, but not long enough, I guess. 6:18 now in the third. 3-1 Dragons trying to lift that Brunswick High Sports Network curse that I discussed earlier. Karen behind the net. She'll get it around to Countway. Countway. Up ice. A little too far and taken back over by the Red A's. Hey, you can see, next time we pan over to the right a little bit, you can see some Camden Hills players getting ready. And the jerseys are nearly identical to these Everett Little jerseys. As I said, that's why I was getting confused so much earlier. I'm definitely going to call Camden Hills Everett Little at least a couple times in the ensuing stream, just in a few minutes. Here's Leavitt, goes wide. Now behind the net. It will be gotten back by Palmer. Palmer inside. Kept in the zone by Parham. Langan will try to clear it, and she does up ice. Too far. And just wide. Here is Ledwick. We'll bank it off the boards up ice. Can Labby get to it? If she wins the race, it's not icing. I believe I have that rule right. That's the rule, right? If you win
I think anything's icing.
Is that just an NHL rule?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just an NHL rule. All right. The more you know. I've been announcing hockey games for the last 2 years, and I always believed that NHL rule was part of high school hockey. That explains a lot now. Thank you so much. Icing call there. It is a pretty good rule in the NHL that I like, but I understand why it's not in high school hockey. You don't want to encourage those full ice, full length passes. Here's a pass across to Labby. Taken in the corner. And now around. She has Palmer up in the middle. She'll take it inside. We'll keep it outside herself. 4:23 to go in the third. Labby will collect. Now here's a shot opportunity. It's deflected off of Countway. And it'll be frozen by Fecto. .413 to go in the third. We have Brunswick versus Camden Hills boys hockey right after this. Aram will try to win it back to her sister, Sydney. And now through the defensive zone comes Lacey Palmer, 4:05 to go in the third. Here's Labby in the offensive zone. She will wind up fire gloved by Fecto. Nice save there. .56 to go in the third period. 3-1 lead for Brunswick. Aram will lose the draw to Langevin. And LaBelle will get it back. 3:53 to go now. Langevin in the offensive zone, 3-on-2 for the Red Eddies. Will be taken back over by Brunswick. Aram looking for something. Won't find it. Battle in the corner now. Still fighting. Karen will get it back. She's open. She will loft it. Will go wide. Labby now will collect. 3:23 to go in the third. Up ice. Langan's open. Can she win that race to the puck and get an opportunity? Two Dragons will surround her. It's Palmer and McCormick able to shut down that rush. 3:13 to go in the third. Palmer will spin. Take it through the dot. And exit the offensive zone up ice with the pass to Parham. She's able to get by the Biase and get a shot wide. Leavitt racing for it. She'll get the puck. Rounding her backhands. Loses it. Gets it back. She'll cut inside. And now she'll wrap around. The puck is still alive in the middle. Knocked out in the paint. And gotten out by Red Eddies. And now up ice. Here's an opportunity for Hudson behind the Dragons defense. And she will collect in the corner with her backhand. And now taken back over by Parham. Kept in the zone by Tobias. Ledwick will have to round back to avoid the offsides. Labby will exit the zone. Now here is Flynn, who's open. Chloe Flynn has it deflected. Ledwick keeps it in the zone. Flynn goes to the ice, and here comes LaBelle. 1:58 for the Red Eddies to score 2 goals. Countway will get the hit on LaBelle onto the boards. 1:50 to go now. Up ice for Parham, a little too far. She deflected it, won't be an icing. She did not, however. So we'll get an icing. Dragons dominating shots on goal, 24-6 right now. Again, not sure how accurate that number is, but I work with what I got, you know? 1:43 to go in the third. 3-1 lead for the Dragons. This game has been very even for the majority, but Dragons definitely starting to pull away now. We'll get a timeout, I assume, by Edward Little. And they'll talk things over. Just got to score 2 goals in 1:43, minute and 43 seconds. They'll try their best.
Timeout, Brunswick.
They credit the timeout to Brunswick. And they'll talk things over defensively, I guess. Coach Ledwick talking to his players. Cameron Hill's likely discussing at what point they will think about pulling their goaltender to get the extra attacker to play 6-on-5. We got 1:43 to go in the third. We have a 3-1 lead for Brunswick over the Edward Little, Leavitt, Poland, and Monmouth Red Eddies. We got Brunswick, Freeport, boys hockey. They will be taking on Canley Hills. Right after this one, we'll probably get the ice cleaned by the Zamboni, get 10 minutes of warm-ups, then we'll get this game started. Probably in the 6s. It's 5:36 right now. I don't know. I think we'll probably start on time. I'm going to have to leave at approximately 6:30. So I still, mentioned this earlier, still encourage everyone, watch the second period, watch the third period. With no commentary, it's still going to be a great game. But you might have to pay attention a little bit more. And you won't get my thrilling insight. I'm very sorry about that. Along the boards now. Fighting in front of Lay's net. We'll get it back out. Sean is wide. 1:23 to go in the third. Kept this on by Tobias. We'll go wide with McCormick. McCormick fighting. Still battling. And now with an opportunity, here's a shot inside by Colonia. Is wide. The one-timer. Couldn't get it on net. 1 minute to go in the third period as Ron Polton will tell us all in about 1 second. There he is. Thank you, Mr. Polton. McCormick, caught by Labby. She'll one-touch it up ice for Parham. 50 seconds to go now. Just going to run some clock as she'll put it into the corner. 2 goals in 40 seconds seems pretty unlikely. So I think, can we say this is all she wrote for this game? Dragons have played great. And lead shots on goal 24-6. They lead the goals 3-1. Here's Labby in the middle. Somehow wouldn't go. Puck winds up at the top of the net. Fecto somehow got over in time to shut that shot down. Labby was open with an open net in front of him. But yeah, 25 seconds to go now. Dragons should be about to secure their 9th win on the season. And We're going to get a timeout by Edward Little. Probably some type of plan like win the face-off, pull the goalie, go score, win the face-off, pull the goalie, and go score, all in 25 seconds. That's probably what the plan is. I don't know exactly how much more in depth it could be than that for Cameron Hill's coach. .5 seconds to go. 0.7 seconds, I should say, as obviously that really does matter. 0.5 is 0.7 seconds. I know you're all wondering. Like, he said 25.5, but are we sure he was completely accurate about 25.5? What if it was 25.7? So I am here to tell you that it is 25.7 seconds after all. As now we have Matt Westcott here. Matt, you excited for this Brunswick Cameron Hills game?
I am. I think it might be a closer game than the last few, and hopefully they can pull away with the first dub of 25 and, feel good, have a good week. I know they play another game on Friday night, so hopefully they can go into that game with a little bit of power.
Do you know who they play on Friday night? And I have honestly forgotten.
No idea.
I'm going to look that up right now for everyone. Friday night, we might have another doubleheader. I believe the girls might play at 8 o'clock that night. Would the 15th... Oh, they also play tomorrow night, I guess. That is at Penobscot Ice Arena. They play on the 17th. Would that be Friday? Would 17th be Friday? If today's the 14th... 15th... Yeah, I think 17th would be Friday.
Something like that.
You might be here for that game. You might not. You can stay up to date on the Brunswick High Sports Network Instagram if you're wondering.
Okay,
Gorham. And the boys play Gorham on that day. 10 seconds left now. Brunswick girls ice hockey is going to prevail 3-1 over the Edward Little, Leavitt, Poland, Monmouth Red Eddies. Dragons advance to 9-3 on the season. Goals by Estrada, Ledrick, and Palmer. One goal by Reddies was scored by Langevin. Great game of hockey here today, folks. You can check back in, and we'll probably get this next stream up in about 15 minutes, I guarantee. So, great win by the Dragons, 3-1. We will see you very